Good morning. Welcome to Contemporary Yoga for Modern Living. We're here in Bridgeville, Delaware, in Sussex County, and we're bringing you a gentle yoga presentation this morning. Thank you to the Bridgeville Public Library for providing the space, and Be Well Sussex, an initiative for well-being, for sponsoring this event. My name is Bonnie, and I represent Ananda Yoga, an entity here in Sussex County that wants to make yoga accessible to everyone. So we've created a safe place for you to embark upon a yoga practice even if you've never practiced before. This class is appropriate regardless of your level of fitness, activity, age, whatever. You're flexible enough just as you are. This is a self-guided class. That means if something feels good, do it, and if it doesn't, save it for another day. What do you need for this practice? A mat if you have one, or some beach towels, a safe non-slip surface to practice on, and some towels or blankets or pillows or cushions nearby in case you need some support for your body. To begin, we just sit nice and tall. You can cross your legs or your ankles if that's what's comfortable for you, or even sit on your sofa. But to begin, we just close the eyes. Finding stillness is the beginning. We come to a place of rest to begin our practice. Not just the body at rest, but the mind at rest. And we let the energy that swirls through our body come to a more calmer state. Feel the earth beneath you, how it supports you. Gain a sense of stability on this platform of earth. Reach down through your bottom, sitting tall, rising up through the crown of your head towards the sky. This will bring the spine into an easy alignment. Rooting down, rising tall, extending, rooting into the earth, rising, reaching up towards the heavens with the crown of the head. The spine comes long, natural curves. Slight lean back like you're up against a wall. Slight tuck of the chin to open up the cervical spine. Just stay for several moments and let the sensation of rooting and rising and finding awareness of your centering of your spine, let this awareness grow. In the practice, we stay connected to our sense of internal alignment. We are the single owner-operators of this body throughout our entire lives. And when we lose connection with our sense of alignment, it can put stress in certain parts of the body and in the experience, causing chronic tension to accumulate. So pause and feel and just be. Alignment, connection to the earth, and lifting up towards the heavens. Palms can rest face down on the knees, or palms can rest face up. Relax the shoulders, soften through the hips, soften the jaw so that you feel at ease. You do feel out of tension, you do feel active in the body, rooting down as you rise up. But you also want to feel relaxed in the mind. Soften the shoulders, letting them fall towards the earth. Feel free to adjust your body. Maybe you want a wider arrangement of the knees. Maybe you need to uncross the legs if you're not used to sitting in a cross-leg position on the floor. That might introduce some stress or some tension to your experience. We're going to attend to our bodies, honor the body, and relax and let go of anything that's causing us discomfort. This place of rest here is a beginning. When the mind is relaxed and we feel grounded in the earth and we feel rising towards the infinite, this creates a climate, a state of being. And as we sit and dwell in this place, it becomes more and more full in our awareness. This is a time to let go of external connections, to turn the gaze inward entirely to the self, give ourselves our undivided attention, and become absorbed in the self. So if you feel a lot of pulls in your mind, relax the mind and let them go. If you feel tension or pulls in your solar plexus, you can make a ceremonial chop right in the front and in the back, and this will help you to let go of those connections that are pulling at you. Place one hand on the heart and then the other. Take a full, satisfying inhale through the nose into the heart space. Exhale, lets it go. Feel the beat of the heart, the natural rhythms that the body does, that the body aligns with. Feel these natural rhythms. These biorhythms are for us to tune into, but they're very subtle. The beat of the heart needs to be a nice, easy, steady rhythm. When the heart is tight and we're tense in the chest, it can interfere with this rhythm of the heart. Release your hands and place them on the belly. Take a deep breath into the belly. Let it expand. Let it stretch those abdominal muscles. Let that exhale use the abdominal strength to draw in and push out the stale, stagnant energy. Inhale swells the belly. Exhale pushes out the old, stale energy. Release the hands back to the knees, sitting tall. So here you are, rooting, rising, relaxing and quieting the mind moment by moment. It's more relaxed. Aware of the heart, let it open. Aware of the belly, letting it swell with the breath. Feeling awareness of those biorhythms, honoring them. And now we're ready to breathe consciously. When the chest and belly are tight from anxiety, from stress, they can't expand to receive the breath. Imagine there's a nose at the center of your chest and a mouth at the center of your belly. Breathe into these spaces, drawing the breath not just into the lungs, but into the body. And then let those exhales be full and complete, pressing out all that no longer serves. Shallow inhales and exhales leaves a great deal of used breath in the body. It's like taking out half the trash. Let it all go. Push it all away. You don't need it anymore. It no longer serves. You've used it. Then your next inhale is full and free. Open up to receive it. Expand. Let the breath rise into your crown. Let those exhales draw all the way down through your body, even down to the tips of your toes. As you find the fullness of the breath, you'll feel internal sensations. The body hungers for the breath, and you're feeding it this breath of life. You'll feel stirrings, tingles. You'll feel energy begin to rush. Feel these very individual, subtle, subliminal, below the surface sensations that only you can feel. And this is how we want to practice rooting, rising, open mind, open heart, fullness of breath. This is how we want to live life. So we practice this on the mat. Stay connected with this sensation. Enjoy 2 more full, satisfying cycles of breath. And when they're complete, open your eyes and bring your hands heart center. How are you feeling today? What is your mindset? What is your energy flow? We want to clear out this space. So So let go and let this moment be new. Let this practice be new, even if you've practiced every day. Feel any discomfort? Uncross your legs if you need. Stretch your legs out. Massage them. Wiggle your toes. You want to feel comfortable in that. Don't force yourself into anything that doesn't feel like it honors the body. Bring your palms to heart center. We begin by inhaling and rising up to the sky. Easy. Look to your thumbs. Exhale. Gently lets the hands float down. Follows the thumbs, tucks the chin. The flow is of the breath. The body's following the breath. The breath is leading. We're synchronizing breath and body. So try not to rush. Feel the satisfying inhale and feel the satisfying exhale as your body moves and follows the breath. Inhale rises. Exhale gently to center and bow. Let your inhale be satisfying and full. As you exhale, you'll open your hands and let the backs of the hands rest on the earth or even on your knees if that feels better. Relax the shoulders and stay breathing. Do you feel any tension in your experience? This is the moment to let it go. Try not to feel like you're holding on. Your arms won't disconnect from you. Let them go. Then your inhale will rise up. Gather this energy. Feel the palms unite. The exhale gently floats it down. Release your shoulders. Don't force. Inhale rises. Exhale, palms down this time. Touch the earth. Tuck the chin, lifting up through the base of the skull. Stay. Feel the closing of the throat energy. Mucus may collect there. Let it. Open up the back of the neck. Drop through the shoulders. Realign your head, flip your palms. Inhale, lets that energy of the throat clear. Exhale, softens the shoulders, very much honoring the body. Bow to the person inside of this body. Inhale, rises. Exhale, hands to the knees or to the shins. Opens the heart, expands the rib cage. This is for your chest. This is for the collarbones. We're opening up and feeling for any tension, for any tightness. This is so that the lungs can expand. Stretching gently. Inhale, realigns. Exhale, closes through the chest and opens the back. Stay. Draw into your navel, pulling it inward instead of letting it force out. Scooping the pelvis gently. Relax and drop the shoulders. Release the weight of the head and curl the tailbone under to reveal your lumbar. Stay and breathe. We open the back muscles so that there's room to expand when we're breathing. We relax the back muscles, feeling for any place where there's knots or tension. And we're opening up the spine, bringing flexibility and movement. Inhale, rises center. Exhale, presses the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale through center. Exhale, pulls into the core and tucks the chin. So you can breathe and flow with this movement. Close your eyes or soften your gaze, because it's not about what this movement looks like. It's about what this feels like to you. You're moving with your own breath, so your inhales invite your body forward. Your exhales push out that stale air with the strength of the belly. And you'll feel your knees, your hips, your spine, everything is going to respond. Pause when you lean back. Tuck the chin. Rounding. Inhale, sits tall. Lift your crown, root down. Exhale, touches the earth. Full, satisfying inhale. Slowly rises up. Stay on the exhale. Begin to climb an imaginary rope. Look up. Imagine that rope is hanging just above your head. You're not trying to lift all your body weight. You're just trying to lift your rib cage and all that upper body weight off of the organs. So don't struggle. It's a soft climb. And then the inhale sits tall. Palms meet. Exhale down to the heart. Bow to the self. Lacing the fingers. Gentle stretch through the palms, the wrist, the forearms. Look at your fingers and appreciate them. And then reverse the lacing. Press again. Use the forward press of the palms, not only to stretch through the arms and the wrists and the forearms, but through the upper back. So open up through the shoulder blades. Inhale, rises gently. You can soften your elbows if it feels stressful. Open the armpits. Exhale, pulls into the core. Feel the spine round, tuck your chin. Full, satisfying inhale. Move with your breath. Invite the breath into your body. You can even tilt back a little if you want to. Exhale, pull into your core. Connect with those deep abdominal muscles. One more time, stay tall as you inhale, and let your exhale just find a little wiggle room. Feel for this range of motion. Release the hands, relax the shoulders, the arms will flow down to earth. You might feel some tingles. Touch. Feel the earth beneath you. Just gaze to one hand, flip the palm. Inhale, rises up. Exhale, push, keep that arm long. Stay on the exhale. So maybe you're not as far sideways in your bend. That's what we want. Why? Because we want to lift up. Try not to tug here at the shoulder. The shoulder relaxes. Lift up at the ribs. And then soften the elbow. And stretch gently and release that lifted elbow. You'll feel a beautiful pull radiate up and down your waistline. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. Stay and breathe in this space. Invite the openness. Feel the curve of the spine. And then resist the earth. Full, satisfying inhale stretches across the sky. Exhale touches the earth. Gaze the other way. Flip the palm. Inhale rises up. Follow it. Stay long as you exhale. Push the earth away. This is going to help us get a little lift, length. So we don't want to crush down. We want to lift up and open and expand. There's a part of your body that's calling for more breath. And if you stretch along your flanks, you'll begin to feel more movement, more range of motion. Soften the elbows so that now you feel a deeper bend. You're inside of your body, breathing and feeling. Where are those sensations? Calling for the breath. Deliver it. And then you inhale to rise. Exhale, floats the hands down. Connect with the earth. Deep breath in, rises and pauses at the V as you exhale. Rotate your wrists. Relax your shoulders. Here's where the shoulders tend to want to lift. Try to find ease through the shoulders. You don't have to lift the shoulders to elongate the torso. Inhale follows the hands up. Exhale down to the heart. Back. One hand to one knee, the other hand behind you. Full, satisfying inhale finds the length. Exhale, rotate gently. Don't lose your length. You're still rising up to the crown. You're gazing to the wall beside you so your chin is level. Try not to look at the floor or look at the ceiling. And then soften your gaze or close your eyes. Come into your body and feel the breath. Maybe it feels a little restricted here because you're rotating. Seek other places for the body to expand. Just because the lungs may be a bit restricted in the chest, use the back. Feel how this changes the sensation as you breathe. Feel those exhales release any tension. Soften your body and gently come back into realignment. Feel what happens in your body. Feel those releases of those pulls. Inhale one hand to the knee. Exhale the other hand behind you. Pause. First we want to find height. There's a tendency to slouch here. But you don't want to be too rigid either. Just root down and rise up. Feel the rotation. Acknowledge the spine. Appreciate it. Looking at the wall beside you. Soften the gaze. You get to just stay here and breathe and feel what's happening in your own body. Do you have a tendency to try and push yourself? That's ego, thinking that somehow you're more accomplished by twisting harder. Instead, we're focusing on honoring the body. Feel for the initial nuances of resistance. See how the breath smooths them out, and that edge of resistance goes a little deeper. Let your inhale slowly release. Take your time. Feel the rebounds of the body. Exhale touches the earth. Full, satisfying inhale slowly rises up. Celebrate, give thanks, open the heart. The exhale draws all that goodness down to you, and you bow to the person inside of this body. Release the hands, we gather the knees, and just let that blood flow come back in fully. There's little stretches in the knees. Sitting cross-legged isn't available for everybody. Use little props around your home or what they sell to help make your practice more comfortable. Your bottom is on the earth, your feet are rooting. Notice how we stay connected to the earth and aware. Same thing, the crown is still rising. Relax the mind and open the heart again. So as you inhale, you feel tall. As you exhale, you stay tall, but you curl and round through the spine. Drop through the shoulders, which tend to lift. Soften the jaw, which can sometimes start to bite down and become rigid. Instead, go into your core. We want to support this pose deep in the belly. So before we'll even let go of the hands, make some adjustments. If your feet are popping up, place them down. If your tailbone is out, tuck it under. You want to scoop and hollow your whole abdominal region. Let your body fall back gently. Feel the stretches across your back. Curl the tailbone under to open up the lumbar region. It gets crushed. It gets heavy. It gets pushed down under all this weight. So we've got to take some time and create this space, hold this space just for breathing and devoting these breaths to your back in gratitude and honoring them. Inhale, rises tall, use the earth. Exhale, gently rounds back, you pull into your core and you open up. Again, inhale, root to rise, tall. Exhale, soften your body, let it all go, push out that stale, stagnant air. Deep breath in, would you like to release the hands? Go ahead. Exhale, pull into the belly, round the back. Pause. Are you tensing in the shoulders? Go into your core for the strength. Full, satisfying inhale brings your heart forward. Full, satisfying exhale caves your heart in. You can go a little lower if you like. Breathing. Let your feet stay rooted. You don't have to go back very far. Do you feel some discomfort? What's your pattern of listening to your body? Are you trying to move with me, externally focused, or are you listening to your breath and focusing inward? Support yourself as you inhale, stretching your legs forward. Your exhale is going to stay, and just let the backs of the legs have a chance to open up. You do want to draw the backs of your knees towards the earth. You give a little lean forward. Point and flex the feet. Hear those little pops and clicks. Give a flex and just open up through the toes, wiggle them. Love on your feet. Make some nice, slow, big circles. We always give the feet some love and attention in these classes. Reverse it. The feet are essential for balance. And if our feet get tight and all these tendons and ligaments get tight, we can lose our balance easily. Point and flex. Opposite feet. Stimulate all of those mind-body connections. Begin to soften over your legs. Don't push, don't lean, just relax the body. What pulls do you feel immediately introduce themselves? Can you move about a little bit, maybe rock your hips out from under you? What about some breath? Sometimes just breathing and exhaling lets us find those tight spaces, those resistant spaces, and we'll smooth them out right away. Sometimes you just have to back off. No judgment about how far forward you are. This is to breathe and feel. Injuries happen oftentimes when we're disconnected from our bodies. Can you feel inside the pulls? These are important mind-body connections that get lost, that become atrophy of the mind. You're creating and building them right now. This isn't just a simple forward bend. These are strong mind-body connections that need attention every day. Inhale supports you. Exhale places your feet. Spread your fingers. Put them right underneath your shoulders and begin to resist the earth. Draw into your belly and lift and hover your bottom. Where do you feel any stress or resistance in your body? Try and come into your core and make this little lift of the bottom comfortable. Knees might resist. Maybe your jaw begins to bite down. Try to relax and maybe rise the hips a little higher. Feel how the shoulders respond. Activate biceps and triceps. Those big muscles, hug them into the bone. Belly button draws in. Are you using the earth? Trying to hold yourself here without using the feet and the hands to push down makes it harder. Inhale, releases your bottom. Exhale, stretches the legs out. Full satisfying inhale. Hands support, feet flex. Exhale, that little forward bend again. Little because we're here to feel initial signs of resistance. Breathe into them. We'll go deeper later, trust me. You've got to take these times to really connect and feel what's happening in the body. With the feet flexed, you're going to feel some tingles, some sensations, because you're getting into a lot of tendons. Tendons need to be stretched. Feel the elasticity. They're different from muscles. Connect with them. Your inhale rises you up. Exhale, stay. Bring your feet wide, hands back, and just let the knees fall from side to side. Try to open them wide, wide, wide before you let that opposite knee cross that plane. Come into your body, look at your legs, how they attach to the torso, and feel for the intricacy of how you're made. How are your legs attached to your torso? In a lot of different ways. 11, 12 major places and lots of minor ones. We have to keep these energy channels open. The hips can get stiff and stagnant, and back pain can ensue. Bring the feet together. Give a little cave of the belly, tuck the chin, and just let the knees fall one way. Look over the opposite shoulder. Push against the earth, let the head fall gently. Inhale, come center. Exhale, lets the knees fall the other way. Feel the easy twist. Let the head fall. You got the neck, the spine, the hips, everything involved here. And then just breathe and move through this motion. Use the earth. Feel the earth massaging your lower back and hips. And then stretch the legs out. Inhale rises up. Exhale begins to reach the heart forward. Maybe you feel a little more invitation here in this forward bend. Drop the weight of your head. Draw into your belly a little bit. Press the backs of your legs down on the earth. Point or flex your feet. Make them active. Fullness of breath. Inhale rises up. Support yourself. Exhale can cross at the ankles and come forward over hands and knees, or you can just tuck your feet to the side. We're in the kneeling poses now. So you're going to come into alignment, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, spreading the fingers. Root. Anything touching the earth is drawing downward. Rise. Feel yourself rising up and away so that you're not dropping all of your weight into your joints. Spread your fingers. Get that cell phone thumb nice and open and stretched. Try not to dump everything on your wrists. You really want to draw up into your core so that your wrists feel comfortable. Shift your weight a little back towards your knees or cushion your knees. Just pause and feel the alignment. The breath is not bottled up. Inhale fills the body with breath. Exhale relaxes the belly, relax the mind, curls the tailbone up, opens the throat, and just gently glides from palms to knees. Feel this dip in the spine. Let go of all of the abdominal muscles. Feel those deep muscles stretch. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale begins to lift your back up. Drop the weight of your head, curl the tailbone under, and just visualize breathing into your back muscles, your spine, dropping the weight of the head, resisting the earth with the palms and the shins, pulling the belly button in towards the spine and through to your back. Feel those beautiful stretches, giving breath of life into all these hidden aspects of yourself. Inhale, neutral back. Exhale, drops it. You're going to flow with your own breath. Deep, satisfying inhales. Exhale, rounds the back. Inhale, drops it, scoops it through to cow. Full satisfying exhale, rounds it back. Wiggle through your hips. Feel free to move about your spine. This is all for you. You gotta go into your body. Be present, feel and breathe. And then relax your knees. Your hips begin to fall back, nice and gentle. Elbows rest. If pushing your weight all the way back does not honor your knees, try walking your knees apart and bringing the toes together. Feel heavy against the earth, but don't push down. You can rest your forehead on a block or on a pillow or stack your fists. Just find a nice soft place of rest. Even in the rest, you'll feel some stretches through your body. Feel them, breathe into them, stay present in this moment. You'll feel the tops of your feet stretching. If your ankles tend to curl in or out, realign them. Inhale is what lifts you up, is what rises up. Realign your knees. Exhale, stay. Inhale, stretch the right leg long. Stay on the exhale. If your belly begins to fall out, give a little lift of the core. Let the toe float. Stretch the leg long, not just from the toe, but out through the hip. Pointing and flexing, rotating the ankle. So you're in a balanced pose. Reverse that movement. Strong mind-body awareness. Soften the knee, bring the heel towards your bottom. Is there resistance in your knee? Don't fight it. Stretch the leg long. Feel the hamstring, feel the quadricep working together. Just open and close the knee, keeping it nice and soft. Flex the foot, release your toes. You could come down to your forearms and gently press back, looking at your foot. Stretching through the sole of the foot, the Achilles and the calf. Once again, nothing to prove. This isn't about how far back you're pressing. This is about what you feel personally inside of your body. Inviting breath, inviting space, and movement of energy through these places. Down to the knee, align in the tabletop. Root, rise, relax your mind, open your heart and breathe. Inhale, stretches the left leg, Exhale, let it rise. Pause and stay. Did your core get soft? Draw in towards your spine. Does your knee feel pressure? Draw up and away from it or cushion it. Stay. Feel the length of your leg as you point and you flex. There are impulses traveling from your brain up and down your body to make this happen. A lot of people lose this control. Don't take it for granted. Rotate the ankle. You want your intentions to be supported by your mind and body. Reverse it. Keep these avenues open. Soften the knee. Draw the heel towards you. Pause. Any resistance to the knee in this? Don't push it. Relax it. Stretch it long. Breathe and feel, connecting with your knee. You might feel stress in your hips here. Sometimes it helps to bring the elbows down, take some of that pressure off of the lower body. Play with your own body to see how on the mat you can feel more comfortable. Release the toes, forearms can rest. Look back at your feet, breathe and feel into those toes, into the webbing, the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot, the heel. Internally, going inside of your body, release the knee. Find the tabletop, inhale, rounds it to a cat. Exhale, softens to neutral. Inhale, right leg elongates. Exhale, let it rise and stretch away. We're going to balance, so make sure that that right hand is nice and stable so that as you slide the left fingertips forward, you don't feel a loss of ease. If you feel like so much tension is collecting in the body that you can't reconcile it, just bring the hand back. Otherwise, just float the fingertips over. Pause. Does your mind begin to close? Relax it. Relax the face, the jaw, pull into your core. Maybe let the fingertips stretch. This is a powerful, challenging pose. Do not criticize yourself. But don't come here to lock up and tense. You want to breathe and feel the same rooting, rising, Open heart, fullness of breath. You want this present here. Release the palm, release the knee. Release the hips back towards the heels. Deep, satisfying inhale. Exhale, let's go of any tension. Where do you feel that tension might have collected in your body? The neck? Let it go. Scan your body. See what parts of your body are building resistance. Inhale finds the neutral. Exhale, stay. Full, satisfying inhale stretches the leg long. Exhale lets it rise. Core is strong. Body is relaxed but active. The mind is relaxed but active. Breath is moving. Fingertips slide. Find the ease. Find where you can internally support. Feel for the balance. Let the fingertips rise. Feel for any loss of balance. Soften the mind. Find it again. Maybe you feel invited to extend. The temptation here is to bite down, to get rigid. You want to feel open and breathy and free. That's the practice. It takes time to come to this place, so don't feel like you got to lift the hand or the leg. Release the palm, release the knee. Inhale, rounds the back, curl the tailbone under, really open up your back space. Let go of any tension that crept in. Hips to heels. This time, if you like, you can turn the palms up by your feet and release the top of the head. This is the rock. This can help release tension from your shoulders. Once again, you don't have to force yourself here. Find what makes sense to you. And then lift your gaze, stretch your arms forward. Your inhale is going to bring your shoulders over wrists, curling your toes under. Your exhale is going to pull navel to the spine and let your knees rise. This is the high plank. Once again, there's some effort in here. It's going to warm your body. We want that. But you got to go into your core. So find your spine, draw everything inward, and try not to tense, but feel strong and full of breath. Releasing the knees, toes on curl. Walk the hands to you. Walk the hands up. Let the knees come about hip width, hands to your hips. Draw your elbows back. Lift up your heart and just let your gaze lift to the sky. Through the ceiling, through the roof, off to an infinite space. If your knees feel uncomfortable, cushion them. You're lifting the hips up, so you're not dumping weight down. You're lifting the heart up. You don't have to force your back into a back bend. It will naturally emerge as you lift and open the heart space. Easy. Let go of the shoulders. Feel the stretches in the belly. Inhale finds a nice neutral spine. Stay on the exhale. Lacing the fingers. Deep, satisfying inhale lifts the palms up. Exhale just leans one way. Stay. Pull into the belly button. That's your stability. Inhale rises. Elongate. Exhale, pull into the belly button. So now you're just going to tick-tock your hips, easing through the movement, softening the face, neck, and jaw, feeling the flow. Where are you tense? Let your shoulders go. Don't lock the elbows. Feel the movement. Inhale rises, releases the hands. Exhale rolls the shoulders forward, up and back to the ears. If you like, lace your fingers. Begin to draw back. Can't lace your fingers behind you, hold onto a wrist. Just open up the space, little lift. Helps you get a nice gentle stretch across the chest and shoulders without forcing. And then release, placing the palms down, curling the toes under, drawing into the core. You're going to take a deep breath in and reach that tailbone up. Keep the knees soft, drop the head, look at the knees. Exhale, floats it down gently to earth. Again, full satisfying inhale. Keep the knees soft. Push the weight back gently towards your heels. Exhale. One more time. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale. Gently sit the knees down. Uncurl the toes, bring the knees wide, big toes together, drawing the hips back. But instead of dropping the head, keep the arms long, gaze at the thumbs. Curl the tailbone under. This is a stretch for the knees and the lower back. Inhale, rises, shoulders over wrists. Exhale is going to lift the toes and stretch across the fronts of the thighs. Draw upward into your belly, pushing the palms down. Inhale through center. Exhale, gentle on the knees. Inhale, rises. This is for your hips, for your back, for your shoulders, and everything in between. Stirring this energy through the body, using the earth, staying aware. Move with your own breath. And then your exhale comes back. Realign your knees. If it's available, have a seat on your heels in the hero pose. You can tuck blocks under your hips, 1 or 2. You can set them between your feet, and this will help you lift up some of that body weight if it's too deep in your knees. You'll learn little tricks of your practice that work for you. Do you feel invited? You can place your blocks behind you and rest your hands on them. Or you can place your palms on the earth. Maybe you want to lift your bottom a little. Easy does it. Just feel and breathe. Little lift of the gaze. Don't struggle. And then come back align. Inhale, rises up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Palms down. Align in the table. Inhale, rounds the back, neutralizes your spine. Drop your head, tuck your chin, draw into your belly button. Exhale, neutral. Swing that right leg out to the side and the left leg back. Open your body. You'll find yourself in the kneeling side plank. Use a block if you need for some support. Draw gently into your core and gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale, lets the arm rise over the shoulder. If you like, exhale, let it extend. Try not to let it drop, but keep it nice and long so you feel a long straight line from fingertips to toes. Take a big deep breath, making a big circle. Exhale, can reverse it. Just following that range of motion of the shoulder. You're going to switch sides, so place that hand, place the foot, stretch out the leg. Take a moment for your body to adjust. Pardon my back. Root, rise, take that inhale. You can stay here or exhale. Look at the ceiling. You're looking up. You're feeling the earth. Elongating. Inhale makes a big circle. Relax that shoulder. Move through the range of motion and then reverse it. And then place the hand, round the back gently. One more cat, nice and open in the back. Your back feels great now, doesn't it? And then neutral. Curl your toes under. This pathway may or may not be available to you, but you're going to walk the hands towards your knees, draw into your belly, and just rock back onto your heels. If that's not right for you, use a chair. Use something to help you stand. Elbows to the thighs if you need some support. Drop the weight of your head. This is the supported ragdoll. Even though I can come unsupported, I like to always begin in a supported ragdoll. Lets me find those initial nuances of resistance. Keep those first easy connections strong, the rest will come. Drop the weight of the head. Feel gravity pulling on your head, decompressing your neck. Let all of that oxygen-rich blood have time to flow, saturate, and nourish the brain. Feel the length of your spine, feel your back muscles. You want more? Go ahead and place the backs of the hands by your feet. But not if you feel like the lower back is supporting all of your body weight. Use the core, rest your rib cage on your thighs, knees are soft. Beautiful. We're going to rise up carefully and mindfully. Hands to your thighs, press your feet down. Your inhale will slowly stack one vertebra on top of the other. Stay present. Lift up through the back gently. Pull into your core. Take your time. Feel every movement. Pause if you feel any sticking places that need a little extra moment. Push down through your feet. Next thing you know, you're standing at the back of your mat in mountain pose. Feels great. Just stay here. Drop the shoulders. Let all of those fluids that were down low to the earth, everything's going to drain towards your feet now. Soften the knees in your mountain pose. They don't have to lock. Feel for internal alignment of your spine. Feel for the release of your shoulders, the rooting, the rising. Feel for your sense of balance. It's a sense, just like seeing, smelling, and taste. The balance is not an arrangement of the body. It's your awareness internally of your connection to the earth and your center of gravity and how you relate to it. You gotta come into your body and feel the center. Everything revolves around your center, and if you're disconnected from your center, you may lose your sense of balance. Reconnect with it. Can you feel your feet on the earth? Can you feel your crown rising towards the sky? This rooting and rising takes a lot of pressure off of joints. Shift gently from right to left foot. Feel your body shift. Find that weightless, that equilibrium, that place of ease, that sweet spot, if you will. Take a full, satisfying inhale. Stretch the arms out and up. Look up. Stretch the body. Lift the heart. Exhale. Follows your thumbs to your center. Tucking the chin. Releasing the arms. Circle them out and up. Stretch your torso. Everything's rising up. Exhale. Down. Push down into the earth so you can reach up higher. Take that breath up to your fingertips. Exhale. Push that breath all the way down through your heels. Inhale. Rises once more. Exhale, hands to your heart, bow to the person inside of your body. Release the hands and just begin to pedal the feet. Stretching. Try not to push from side to side, but it's more of a vertical. Move through your knees, your ankles, your toes. They all need to work together, be synchronized, in sync with each other. Roll the shoulders. Isolate the shoulders, get that tension out, reverse that roll. What do you feel? Shake out the hands. Stimulate the movement of blood flow and fluids through your fingers. Let those joints open and close your hands, level in your hands. Beautiful. Full satisfying inhale. Today we're going to find a chair, so stay tall. As you exhale, you're just going to soften your knees and bring your hands to heart center. Push the feet down. Inhale, stands tall. Exhale, relax your knees and draw your bottom back. Stay. Find a sense of sponginess here. You can place your hands if you need some support. You don't want to feel locked in the knees. Look down. If you can't see your toes, bring your hips back just a little. Now, check that your feet are parallel, no wider than your hips. Your toes are spread. Place one hand on your lower back and one on your pelvis. You do want to have a nice tilt of the pelvis. You don't want to be all the way forward so that your back is round, but what you don't want is the tailbone back so you have this lower back compression. So tilt it and pull into that lower belly. That's going to stabilize right there. If you're not used to the chair pose, it may feel a little awkward. Don't feel the need to go that deep today. Bring your hands to your heart. Stay for a couple breaths. This is stretching the knees, the shins, lots of sensations to the body that you don't want to miss because you're focused externally. Go in, breathe and feel. Your inhale pushes down. Stretch your body long and tall. Pull into your center. And as you exhale, soften the knees and ease back into the chair. This is an easy chair. Some classes you'll come, you're going to be popping beads of sweat. This chair is not about that. Really come into your belly. This is a movement we make a lot in our day. So push down. If you're going to stand up, feel the earth. Use your breath. Exhale softens the knees. Stay. Breathe. Visit this pose. Connect with your sense of alignment, how your body responds. We get up sitting and standing all day long. For a lot of people, this is a struggle. This is how you iron out those struggles. Inhale, push down. Use the outer edges of your feet. Lift your whole being. Exhale, gently finds the chair again. You're going to bring elbows to the thighs for support. Release the weight of the head. You'll find yourself back in the ragdoll. And you can even come unsupported. Stay and breathe up and down your spine. Feel those pulls in your body. Give them your breath. Feel all the goodness you're taking care of your body. And then we're going to roll up and stack again. Use support if you need. If you're not going to use support, you got to pull into your core. Pull in deep. Push down through the earth. Take your time. Support where you need it. Pause where you need it. Feel the articulation of your spinal column. And then stand tall in the mountain pose. You'll feel some adjustments happening. Full satisfying inhale. Your satisfying exhale is going to dive forward. Open the arms, bend the knees, place the palms out in front of you, and begin to walk them forward, reaching your bottom to the sky. This is the downward facing dog. A nice alternative is to simply come to your knees. Hips over the knees, arms forward, and gently drop your chest. Notice that we're not back in the hips, but the weight is forward. This helps you build upper body strength, opens the chest. You want to pull into your core and breathe, letting go of the weight of the head. If you're lifted, the tailbone is the pinnacle. Play with the distance between your hands and your feet. There's different schools of thought. The main thing is that you're not locking into the elbows and knees. You're drawing into your core strength, and you're using the earth and rising up. Same configuration. Relax your mind, open your heart. Inhale releases the knees. Keep the toes curled. Exhale draws back a little bit. Get a nice deeper stretch through your back, through your toes. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lift that bottom up. Stretch it to the sky. Pedal the feet a little. One heel drops, the other. Try not to rock from side to side. Feet are hip width. Wrists are hip width. Play with the distance. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, gently set the knees down. You can stay and just shift the weight back. Some people can come all the way back and bring the weight of their shoulders over their hips. This is a very deep stretch in the foot and the fascia. Don't stress it, please. But it does get into those toes. It's very good for balance. Go ahead and walk the hands forward one more time. Inhale, bottom to the sky, through the roof, to the sky. Your exhale relaxes your heels down. You don't have to push. Gravity will pull them down. Where's the resistance in your body? Why aren't your heels touching the ground? It's not a judgment. Feel up and down the backs of your knees. Is your weight forward over your shoulders? Pull into your core and press your bottom back. There's no rule that says the legs have to be straight. Bend the knees. Look between your knees. Stretch and feel your strength without the struggle. You have to go inside, feel where you're struggling, and come into your strength. Inhale, walks your feet to your hands, top of the mat. Exhale, finds your first full forward bend. As always, this is your practice. You can take a break here if your body says, I need rest. If you feel excited, you want to go deeper, go ahead. Lift your bottom a little higher. You'll feel a deeper stretch behind your knees. Shift, play with this. Feet, shift from right to left. Shift from balls of the feet to your heels and back to center. Try not to lock the knees as always. You don't have to force anything. We're never reaching and straining towards the earth. You're going into your body and breathing. Knees can be bent. There's no issue with that. Do let the weight of the head go. New to yoga, a sustained forward bend might make you dizzy. Take your time. Grow in your practice. Give it time. Soften the knees. Begin to lift your arms. Inhale, pushes down. As you lift your heart up slowly, push down. Elongate your whole body, finding your tallest tall. Exhale, hands to the heart, bowing to the self, releasing the arms. So you're at the top of your mat. Now I'm at the back because I don't want my head to get chopped off. We're going to do some standing side bends, supported. Place one hand on the thigh. Inhale, reaches the arm up. Stay on the exhale, dropping the shoulder. Pulling into your center, easy side bend. Pause and feel. Feel that beautiful curve of the spine. Inhale, rises. Exhale, replaces the arm. Lift the arm and stay. First, relax the shoulders. Inhale to root. Exhale to gently curve. It's always good to feel just a little bit before you go into a full flow, but you can. Nice full inhale. Exhale, supports, draws into the belly, feels those stretches. Easy through your shoulders. So many styles of yoga, but when you're new, sometimes you just need a safe place to begin. Or maybe you're healing and you need a safe place where there's plenty of time devoted for you to move at your own pace and breathe and feel and breathe. And what exactly are you feeling for? Your whole internal life experience that only you can feel. I'm just a guide. So you'll rise up, release your arms, roll the shoulders forward, up and back to the ears. Exhale, mountain pose. Full satisfying inhale, brings the palms together, lift your gaze. Exhale, bends the knees, dives forward, and find yourself in the forward bend. Stay dropping the head. Beautiful. The back is long. You can begin to open. This standing forward bend, we're visiting again because you'll feel more open now. You've created more length in the sides of your body, and it will be revealed here in this forward bend. Every place you invite that space will open you up in every pose. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms out and up. You're a bird. Push against the earth. Use the earth. Every time you come to stand, use the earth. Exhale, hands to the heart, bow. Bow to the person inside of your body. This is your home. This is your dwelling place. Connect and release. Step the feet nice and wide. Don't be afraid to go out a little further than maybe you have in the past, because we're not going to go too fast. Spread your toes, relax your knees. The shoulders are over the hips. Begin to transfer your weight one way. Stay. Does your knee feel that pressure? Come into the large muscles of your legs. Push down against the earth. Relax the other knee. This distribution of weight is something you can practice in Tai Chi also. It keeps the joints nice and free. Keep the breath moving. Sometimes when you're feeling some pain, the breath tends to hold. Being on the yoga mat is going to teach you where you tend to hold your breath. We want that breath to flow, okay? So let that awareness grow in how your own breath is flowing. Make some big circles. Big, satisfying inhale. Pushes down. Expand and blossom into the goddess. Again, deep breath in. And gentlemen too, exhale. You have divine feminine energy. It's more about the yin and the yang, less about masculine and feminine as we think of male and female. Feel that beautiful energy sweep, open you up and stay. Knees are soft. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale to give. Exhale to share freely. Inhale to rise and gather. Exhale to bring it down to the heart. One more time. Inhale from your heart center. Give. That's the power of giving. It's not the giving act. It's when you attach emotion and intention from the heart space that makes it a powerful, powerful gift. Release the hands. Turn one heel out and one toe out. Relax the knee. Over the ankle, not going past. Shoulders over hips. Warrior stance. Hips are sideways, nice and aligned. Inhale, rises all the way up to the tops of your fingertips. Exhale, releases. Soft shoulders. Beautiful warrior two. Now, this is a power pose, and if you want to venture and bring your feet wider, that's fine. But in the gentle yoga, you're here, once again, to really connect. Do you feel resistance in your body that you're not paying attention to because you want this pose? We want to let that go. If your arms are fatigued, just let them go or flip the palms. But if you relax your shoulders and let your chest and back muscles take over, and you send energy out through the fingertips, you'll feel the arms elongate naturally. Less struggle. I keep moving through this knee because I can feel tension accumulating in it today. I want to come into these large muscles of the leg to support this pose and use the earth versus locking in that knee. The back leg is active, it's strong. My breath is moving. Move your breath through your body. Don't bottle it up. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Bring the palms together. Exhale, stretch it away. Beautiful, powerful, courageous warrior two. It's not the configuration of the pose, it's you. The confidence is the energy that you're drawing from. Release your arms. Turn your toes forward. You might want to walk them in a little bit. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale is going to soften those knees and just find a gentle forward bend, supported or unsupported. Drop the weight of the head. Really feel those gentle pulls up the backs of your legs. Let go of the weight. Feel the ease. You can go deep in these stretches, absolutely. The gentle yoga, though, is looking for a different objective. Finding a very profound, loving conversation and relationship with the self. Soften the knees, hands to the thighs. If you need support, roll yourself up, pull into your belly, push the earth down. Full inhale. Exhale. Feels so good, right? If it doesn't feel good, please don't do that. Turn the toe, reverse the feet. So one heel is slightly out. We can get into a lot of alignment, the heel to the heel to the arch, but just feel a sense of groundedness. Soften this front knee. Feel for the ease, feel for the strength in the legs, the grounded energy. This is a lower chakra energy center pose. Now we're going to layer in some upper energy chakra pose. Inhale, rises the arms up, celebrate, stretch to the infinite. The exhale, easy, releases the shoulders. There you go. How do you feel here? Check in, scan your own body. Go into your core, it's so strong. Pull into your center. Listen to your breath. Is it blocked? Can you fill it? Can you make it fuller? Do you need a break? Only you know what you need. Are you responsive to the needs of your body? Is your mind bullying you? Inhale, no bullies on the mat. Palms together. Exhale one more time. The warrior. Confident, loving, powerful energy from the heart. Gaze to the fingertips. Beautiful. Inhale, rises. Bring your palms to meet. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bow to the person inside of this body. Release the hands. Soften the knees and begin to come down into that wide stance forward bend again. This second visit here, do you feel more open? You need to relax your knees or use your blocks. Do that. Drop the weight of your head. Stay for several breaths here. If you don't stay long enough, you won't feel for those releases. But if you feel so much resistance and it's not letting go, back off. Every day is new on the mat. Some days I'm very open, other days I'm less open. I gotta treat myself in the moment with compassion and kindness, non-violence. If I were to come and force you down, you'd say, stop doing that. Don't do that to yourself. Breathe and love on yourself. Appreciate each moment. And if you like, you can turn the heels in, find a sumo squat, draw into the belly, or take another deep breath in, and you exhale, we'll soften the knees, soften the hips. I'm not pushing against anything. I'm just letting my hips drop, and the body parts that need to go along with it, I'm letting them relax. Going into the core, pulling in, using the earth, root down, rise up. Relax your mind and open your heart. Let that be a mantra that lives in your head, and watch how your life begins to reflect Release your hips or come down to the earth your way, bringing the legs together. Stretch them forward. Full satisfying inhale. Take your time. Even if you're still finding your way to the earth, you'll come in your own time. Exhale, opens the heart, reaches it forward. Let the body go. Breathe and feel. We're analyzing people. But here, you're not really analyzing. There's infinite wisdom at play in your body. Just grow and learn from it. Honor it. Inhale will support yourself up. Exhale, stay and feel the rebounds in your body. Shift your bottom forward, hands behind your knees, and just give a little lean back, open the back, draw into the core. Root down, rise up, and walk your toes in and just let them hover. This is a boat, very simple. Go into your center and really draw into your core, because otherwise you're going to end up using your back or tension. If you relax your shoulders and draw into your belly, you'll feel a lot of sense of ease here. That's the practice. You can stay here, or you can explore. Lift a toe, lift another. The same way you feel at ease with your toes on the floor, that's what you're seeking here. Not to come here and feel stress, but maybe to reach up. You like the support? Keep it, but go back into your core. Go back into your center. Listen to your breath. Maybe explore releasing an arm. Find the ease. Maybe another one. Feel ambitious. Try both. You're going to feel more strength, no doubt. You'll feel more warmth. No stress. Toes float. Inhale, rises. This time on the exhale, see if you'd like to try your hands behind you, palms up, rounding over your legs. You may not go as far, but this feels good. It feels different. It's a different series of sensations that will be introduced. You might want to walk your bottom back, stretch your legs forward, bring the sides of your feet together. You can even lace your fingers down your back. Maybe even lift the knuckles out. Don't fight the shoulders. Release the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale places the feet. You're going to roll yourself down with or without assistance. If you're going to roll with me, pull into your core, scoop and hollow the belly. And just touch one vertebra at a time. Keep the feet down. Take your time until your back is on the earth. Walking your feet in, knees into your chest. Hug it in. You want to rock the hips a little bit so you get that lumbar nice and flush on the ground. And then lift your head, tucking the chin so that the upper spine is also down. You're not so much forcing it, but you are seeking the earth with the spine. Stretch one leg up. Point it and flex it. Relax that knee. Stretch the other leg up. Point it and flex it. Let the knee soften. Bring the knees wide. Stretch one leg away. Massage that inner thigh. And then the other. Bend the knee and stretch the other foot out. Massage that inner thigh. Maybe take a couple passes through it. You don't have to come into a big, deep straddle. But do think about opening up these spaces that are in the inner thighs. Gives you a lot of freedom through the hips. It takes time. Give it time. Soften the knees and gather them together. Place the feet flat on the earth and just walk the feet out, arms to a T. So the feet are at the edge of the mat. Just let the knees kind of windshield wipe from side to side. Feeling the spine. You might hear some cracking in the lower back as this does get into it. So don't force the knees down. This is just a relationship between the hips and the spine and the knees. Feel it. Feel the earth. And then heel toe the feet together. Take just the right knee and place that right foot on the left knee. Carefully let the knees fall to one side. Your shoulder's going to pop up. Let it. You can stretch that arm over the head. You can tuck the hand behind the head for a little support. Just let your knees fall one way, that right shoulder falling down towards the earth without being forced. Close your eyes and breathe, feeling the earth. If you like, you can let the knee lift and stretch that arm so that the shoulder drops. And you can support that right knee so that it's not pulling too much on your lower back. Maybe send that right cheek towards the earth for a rotation through the neck. But nothing in this pose feels forced. Breathe and relax into the earth and explore the hidden aspects of your life experience with the breath. Draw that right arm in. Draw that left knee under. You're going to pull into your core and resist the earth. Pull into your belly to support yourself. Back up onto your back, knees in close. Or come back your way. Stretch both legs up to the sky, pointing and flexing. Relaxing the knees, placing the right foot down, left heel on top this time. Inhale's going to slowly let those knees fall to your right. Exhale, let that left shoulder pop up. Adjust your arm. You want that left knee to land on the earth, so that it's not likely that that left shoulder is going to be down unless you're a fully practiced yogi. You have a lot of spinal flexibility. So really we're just feeling. You're feeling for some deep internal pulls. You're feeling for the earth. You're listening for your breath, and you're really seeking a release. You don't just want to come here and breathe and hold on. There's really places you're seeking to let go. The jaw, the back, the hips. If you like, you can lift that leg up a little bit and stretch that left arm out. So support that left knee with the right hand so you can reach out a little deeper. Takes a little bit of the twist off, gets into your upper body a little more. Feel it more in the ribs. And then you're going to just bring it all into your center. So lift that arm, pull into your belly, pull into your knees. You'll roll right onto your back. Tuck your chin again and just rock it. Right foot comes to the earth, left foot comes to the earth. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, stretches your legs out and away. Let the back lift if it wants to. Reach through the fingertips, reach through the toes, reach through the fingers and toes. Feel your whole being elongate. Breathe up and down your body, and then relax, walking the feet in, drawing the knees into the chest. One more time. Hug it all in. Lift your head. Pull deep into your belly. Tuck yourself into the tiniest little space that you can. Pull it in deeper, deeper, deeper. And then let it go. Let the head rest. Let one foot at a time come to rest. Let the backs of your hands rest. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's the one leg at a time stretch towards the corner of the mat. Corpse pose, final rest. Active practice is complete. The resting practice is underway. And we know that in our culture today, letting go and resting, not just for a good night's sleep, but it's not something that we find easy. Our minds are overactive. Our attention is pulled everywhere, right and left, to everything. Give your mind a break. Clear your mind like you clear off your desk. Just sweep everything off for now. You deal with it later. Just let your mind have a quiet place where it can rest. Soften. Feel your body soften into the earth. Laying on the ground is sometimes challenging. You might need some support. Get some bolsters, tuck some pillows under your knees. Give your head a little pillow. It's up to you. What do you want for your rest? What will help you surrender more deeply? and really honor the rest. Consider the rest sacred. Breathe into your belly and let those exhales soften those deep back muscle tensions. Not only does your breath have the power to release this tension, it really is your only power. It's the only sustainable power, and it's always with you. Anytime you feel tense, breathe. Angry, breathe. Stressed out, breathe. Feel the earth. Give the earth all that you're carrying. Let the load rest. You're going to rest here another 10, 15 minutes, however long you want to. But here, we're going to start to rise. Please stay. When you're ready, you'll simply walk your feet in, let your back adjust. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a chance for your back to adjust. And then just lift one arm and roll over onto one side. Lay in the fetal position for a few breaths and feel your back adjust. And then you'll take your sweet time using the earth, rising up and finding your way to a comfortable seated position. Take your time. Feel your way there. It should all feel comfortable and easy. You'll root down, you'll rise up, relax your mind and open your heart once again, right? Touch the earth, giving thanks, flipping the palms, full satisfying inhale. We practice gratitude by just saying thank you to your creator, the universe, whatever your beliefs may be. And you'll bring your palms together. They'll fall to heart center, and you'll bow to the person dwelling inside of this body. That is you. Thank yourself for taking the time for self-care. The light in me honors the light in you. We say namaste to ourselves, to each other. And now you begin the rest of your life, the rest of your happily ever after. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Bridgeville Public Library in Sussex County. We meet here Saturday mornings at 9, Monday evenings at 5 for gentle yoga, and a meditation mindfulness practice on Thursdays at 8. Have a wonderful day, my friends. Hope to see you again soon.